Okay. Pressing everything. You were moving around while you were recording? Why were you doing that? Huh? What do you mean, why? Surely when recording a speech it is best to remain still. That's, well, you know, the importance of covering a story from every angle. I wanted to convey the living, breathing event in print. Yes siree, you betcha. If you were moving around, I doubt your tape would have picked up anything coherent. And if she's trying to record the speech, it should be loud enough that it'd be picked up from anywhere. Well, it's like I done said. I was moving around the audience area, shuffling here and there. Here and there. Could you be more specific, such as the side you were on? When I say here and there, it means just that. I was all about the place. You couldn't swing a dead cat in that crowd. You expect me to remember where I was? Did you at least remember if it was the left or right side? The left? I reckon the person in the photo is also on the left side. Is this just a coincidence? So that's supposed to be I reckon. And full stop. I reckon this picture must have been snapped at a different time. My tape recording. So you're saying it is illogical that you can't be seen in the photo? Yep. I was near that prosecutor when his voice got recorded. But I reckon this picture must have been taken when I was far away. No doubt about it. Ain't nothing wrong here, as far as I can see. So you're saying the photo and the recording were taken at different times. The photo and recording were taken at different times. Darn tootin'! It ain't about the equipment, it's all about the timing. What if they were both taken at the same time? If I can prove that, her entire testimony will collapse. So quit making that scary face. It ain't what you think. Scary face? The way I speak to others is not intended to come across as intimidating. Then why don't you try relaxing a bit more? You make that face when you put all that tension in your brow. No matter what you do, always do it with a smile, don't you agree? I am searching for the criminal who attacked the president. This is no laughing matter, said the prosecutor with a grin on his chin like a Cheshire cat, and quote. There's no grin. There's no grin. What frumious nonsense. I should show her what a real scary face looks like. Nicole seems rather aloof about all this. Still, she just doesn't seem like the kind of person to tell harmful lies. Or assassinate a person. I agree that she doesn't seem like a person with ill intent, but if that's the case, there must be something even worse troubling her. In any case, Miss Swift's movements have been recorded on that tape. Surely I have evidence that sheds some light on this. Okay. Let's see. Tape recorder. So she can hear the president, then there's herself, then the old men, and that's about it. That doesn't prove anything, unless... No, not really. Bullets. Shoot probably on that side. Let's see. Let's look through these statements again. Let's stay in one spot. Let's look at the photos again. There might be something in there. No, nothing there. Okay. Raincoat. Hang on. Let's reread this real quick. No, that doesn't seem to have anything. Both gunshots. Check this already. I don't think this is anything. Okay. Trajectory. Should have probably stood on the left side. Huh. I'm gonna be stumped again, I betcha. And the trash can. Bag was found in the trash can. Okay. Well, let's go through the statements. Ain't like I stayed in one spot. Okay, it's moving around, shuffling here and there. Yeah. And this picture must have been snapped at a different time to my tape recording. Okay, this might be a clue. So, this was before the shooting, while they were whispering. Let's present it, because they're whispering in the picture. And it worked. Miss Swift, a reporter shouldn't lie. I ain't lying. I'm an honest journalist. Perhaps, but there's no denying that the photo and the recording were taken at the same time. Whoops. Sorry. What makes you say that? The truth lies in these photos. This photo could only have been taken at the same time as your recording. Which spot shows that this was taken at the same time? Winston is whispering. Here, study this area closely. Therein lies the answer to this mystery. Nope, I don't see it. Where is it? Here, here! Look closely. Can't you see it? Either you're talking a load of hot gas, or this is one of them paranormal photos. Mr. Prosecutor, are you telling me you're into UFOs and such? She is Lotta Hart to a T. Anyway, what? Bah, she misunderstood me? I need to have another listen to Miss Swift's tape? It's clear that the tape was recorded at... Huh? I pointed at Winston Payne. Is that not right? Oh yeah, I forgot about save scumming. And I can't save right now. If I'm using the right button. Well, what else could it be? Oh, his fist in the air. Can you see the president with his fist raised in the air? What about it? Miss Swift, might we hear your tape one more time? Nuh-uh, you ain't gonna hear a word. Yeah, good. Yeah, I'll save now. Suspending game. No, I want to continue. Does it always do that? I thought you had a choice. Alright, do you want to save and suspend the game? Would you rather we charge you with obstruction of justice and seize it from you? Fine, you win. I'm no match for you, Mr. Prosecutor. The question is, during which part of his speech did the President raise his fist? No matter what sort of heinous criminal organization there is, I will not allow them to exist. The President raises his fist in the air. The atmosphere is boiling to a fever pitch. Aha! Raises his fist straight from the horse's mouth, sir. That's a weird image. This tape was recorded at the moment the President raised his fist overhead. Then that means Nicole not being in this photo is really strange. Oh, but she is in the photo. Right here. Person in the red hood. It was you, Nicole Swift. Ah! Oh, there goes the bear trap. You're the real assassin, aren't you, pal? That ain't so. I ain't never worn that raincoat. This red raincoat in question belongs to... Let's save again, why don't we? It begins... I'll try to use this sparingly when I can. We're getting pretty close to dead. Alright. Here are options. Red raincoat belongs to... Gotta be John Doe. It's gotta be. This one with the injury. Nicole's not injured. Raincoat's owner is Mr. Doe. That much has been proven. You were wearing something else. A different red hood. You mean there were two red hoodies, sir? Mr. Doe's last testimony was true. We didn't find any other red raincoats. Fun fact, apparently Nicole's parka was a difficult thing for the translators because it had a bunch of Japanese logos on it in the original. Interesting. Where does it have now? I'll take note of that. What Mr. Doe saw was a red hood, not a red raincoat. Oh, Swift, what was it you told us earlier about your parka? Okay. Aikio. C-R-U-S? I fly? Can't read the... something water? I don't know. Hater? Who may? I don't know. Puke? You can't tell. I can't read some of these. Oh! And KB! KB security! Yay! Oh, you mean when I said I ain't worried about getting it all dirty? It's reversible, so all I gotta do is turn it inside out and... Good. This is good. As I thought. Mr. Edgeworth, the inside of her parka is... red! Indeed, and during the incident she was using that side. What? Hey pal, what's the big idea? You're wrong, I've been wearing it like this the whole day. Well then, will you allow me to examine your parka? What do you expect me to find? We know it was raining prior to the President's speech. I believe you said earlier... Well, I don't use raincoats or umbrellas. From rain or snow, all I need is my trusty parka. If you really didn't turn your parka inside out, then the inside should be dry. Hang on a minute, I ain't taking off this heavy backpack and putting it back on again. Sorry, but we can't we do this another time? You think you can fool Mr. Edgeworth with that, pal? Alright then, pal. If we're really wrong, prove it. Show us the inside of the parka. It wasn't me. I ain't no assassin. I don't really think it's her. Miss Swift, if you want me to believe that, then you need to cooperate with us. Will you please tell us why you wore the red side of that parka? I'm sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I had my reasons, honest. I'll tell you all everything. Just quit bullying me. Whose voice was that? I didn't catch that. Dang it. What did they say? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. It's a little too early for the end game. What's this? Oh. It's nightly. Hey, you in the fancy suit. Haven't you been jumping the gun ever since your opening move? This man was in Kay's photo. Whoa, I guess I should introduce myself first. My name is... Okay. It's a little much. Horace Knightley, President's bodyguard. Second in command of his personal security unit. Watch it, pal. That's not a toy. Maybe it is. Whoa, my bad. She just wants to come out and play. Can't seem to help it. Why do you have a gun if you're not a police officer? He's a bodyguard. She's the lady of Jangfa. Only the President's bodyguards are authorized to use it. Anyway, back to business. I've got some news for you. There's good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? It makes no difference to me. Do as you wish. Sure, I'm giving you the first move. Alright, I got ya. I'll start with my pawn. Seems you enjoy chess. You play too, Mr. Fancy Suit? It's Edgeworth, and I do have a fondness for chess. Is that so? Well then, Chess Master Edgeworth, I'll start with the good news. The President's safe. Not even a scratch on him. Oh, the President is safe. I thought there was going to be some sort of physical safe. We had to investigate. He didn't get shot? Really? That's great, pal. It does seem that the young lady was not a murderer after all. Good for you, Nicole. You tried to kill him and you didn't. Maybe. But I... Whoa there, don't forget there's still the bad news. The President is safe because his bodyguards protected him. Actually, I had nothing to do with it. It was the leader who protected him. At the cost of his own life. Oh, Rook. That would be the other bodyguard. Rook, was it? Yeah, that's right. Rook died to protect the President. What? Is that so? Rook is dead. What a shame. That means... Nicole. It means that the little lady killed him. My brother in arms. That ain't true. I ain't a murderer. Whoa. Whoa there, you. You just cocked that gun. Whoa there, pipe down, little murderer. Jeez, even we had to make a sacrifice to protect the king. King? It was a pretty bad move. Oh, you're doing the chess thing. That castling. I get it. I get it. It's like, what did that thing say? Rook takes Knightley's place. That's not what it's not a castle. There. Sacrifices and castles. What's he talking about, sir? They're all chess turns. He's saying Rook's life was exchanged for the President's. Okay, that's a castle. This guy sure talks funny, sir. Horace Knightley, was it? What do you want? I'd like to examine the victim's body as soon as possible. And if it's possible, I'd like to question the President. Sorry, but I can't let you do that. What? I got another piece of news for you. This one's a doozy. There's another piece of news? From here on out, this investigation will be handled by the Zhengfa police. That means Shilong Lang, perhaps? Please? He's Interpol, though, so not exactly the same thing, right? What? What's going on, pal? This case is under jurisdiction. Under our jurisdiction. You have no right to interfere. You're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? The President knows about you solving the Tagarasu case. I guess that was referring to the last case of the first game? I have to assume? I'm honored. That's why the Chief Prosecutor designated you to be in charge of the case. It seems the Chief Prosecutor made a little appeal to the President. But it looks like you're the wrong guy for the job. I didn't know you'd have this kind of reaction. It's the President's orders. If you oppose, he'll cause an international incident. Capiche? Catfish? Hey, little lady, get over here. We'll continue your questioning inside the President's plane. No. I didn't do nothing. Hey now, don't be a baby. You scared of a little Zhengfa justice? Mr. Prosecutor, please help me. Miss Swift? It's clear that Miss Swift was the person in the red hood. However, that doesn't mean that the whole truth has been revealed. I really didn't do it. Please believe me. Is it really alright for it to end this way? All I see is a girl with eyes full of fear, pleading for help. Certainly not someone who's committed a heinous crime. If I stand aside now and do nothing, the truth will be lost to the darkness. Gah! That was out of the blue. Hey! Wah! What? What the? You! Oh yeah. I don't know if I like this or not. Should I like this? I kinda like it. Silence. What the is an impolite way to greet someone. Your neck injury has yet to heal, and you've already forgotten. No, not you, not now. It seems you've remembered. Hey, what are you doing? Cut it out, pal. You got some nerve to do that right in front of the detective and a prosecutor. Stop! Stay out of this. He's out of your league. Mr. Doe, who on earth are you? I am not merely a simple ice cream salesman. He's a professional assassin. His name is Shelly the Killer. Oh yeah, Shelly the Killer. You should have known that, Edgeworth. You should have known. There's no one in law enforcement who doesn't know the name Shelly the Killer. An assassin who will carry out any request without fail. He was once involved in the case I handled. It's been a while, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Although, I do believe this is our first face-to-face meeting. He saw a photo, though, didn't he? And he heard the description. Description including the fact that he has stitches straight down the front of his face, which is something you probably wouldn't forget. The real assassin was you all along. That is correct. I received a request from a key individual to take the president's life. I should have seen his face before in case files. Curses. I was careless. I am glad I hid a knife inside my bandage before I entered the park, even though my calculations were a little off. A knife? Not a gun? Now, Mr. Knightley, shall we play that game you love so much? Of course, the stakes will be your life. What are your demands? I want you to relinquish investigative authority back to Prosecutor Edgeworth. Investigative authority? What are you playing at? I simply want you to allow Edgeworth to continue his investigation. Huh? Why do you want that? Rook is an opponent who is connected to me by fate. I would like to discover the truth about his death. Okay. When that man died, the investigative authority was transferred to you. I am simply asking you to give it back to this prosecutor. With your life at stake, this really isn't the time to be stubborn. Why, you're just using the investigation to get close to the president. And what if I am, indeed, in order to continue the investigation? It is necessary that we enter the president's plane. As the leader of the president's bodyguards, I won't allow it. Oh? I thought you were only the second in command. Now that Rook's gone, I'm in charge. I'm not sure if you're as capable as Rook was. What are you saying? I'm totally the leader now. Very well. In that case, please exercise judgment befitting of the leader. You can lose your life here needlessly, or will you allow the investigation to continue? Gah! He's using the investigation as an excuse? Why would he go to all that trouble? What is this man thinking? Prosecutor Edgeworth, I trust you have no objections. Let us continue the investigation. Mr. Edgeworth, what should we do, sir? For now, we have no choice but to accept his proposal. At least we'll be able to investigate. But, listen well, detective. I'll use the investigation to buy us time. Meanwhile, gather up all your men. Surround the president's plane. I think he's whispering this, so that the killer can't hear. Surround the president's plane so that he can't escape. Right, roger that, sir.